So this is another video I'd like to talk about some jazz piano voicings. In the first one I did, we talked about what I called solo piano voicings because it gives you everything that you need to play a song by yourself. The melody up top, the root in the bottom, and some thirds and sevens in the middle to define the quality of the chord. These ones I'm going to talk about today are more for comping or accompanying, where you may have somebody else playing the melody and then maybe a bass player playing a bass line down lower. So I call these cheap, easy, dirty voicings. I stole that name from the director of jazz studies at the University of Oregon, Steve Owen. Call them that because they're easy to make, but not because they're simplistic or they're beginner in some way and then you'll move past them later. So these ones are pretty easy to make. The concept for the left hand is always the same. The foundation of these chords is the thirds and sevens. That defines the quality. So for C major, it would be E and B. For C dominant 7, E and B flat. C minor 7, E flat and B flat. And then in the right hand, we're going to have 3 notes, spelling down in perfect fourths. So for major 7, dominant 7, and minor 7, we're going to think about spelling down off the root of the chord. Very easy to find the root. And then we spell that in perfect fourths. So in the key of C, we'd have C, G, and D. So for C dominant 7, put our thirds and sevens here, and we get this chord. C minor 7, C major 7, we're going to tweak it a little bit. There we go. They sound pretty good. And we get some color tones that we didn't have to think about. We get the 5 of the chord, and we also get the 9th. We didn't have to think about where those were because they were automatically in that shape. Now the other way we can do these is by spelling down off the 5th of the chord. So that would be G, D, and A. And if we add our thirds and sevens in the left hand, for all these chords we get C major 7, C dominant 7, C minor 7. They all sound pretty good. And the color tones that we get for these are 5, 9, and 13. So these chords can be really helpful, especially I've had some students who are starting to put color in their chords, and it can be kind of hard at first to process where's the 9, where's the 11, where's the 13. So these chord voicings give you 5 separate notes, and you don't really have to think that hard about where those extra color tones are. They're just automatically in that shape. One other last one for minor chords, you can also spell down off the 4th of the chord. So for C, that would be down off the F, and you get this. Nice and colorful. So for cheap, easy, dirty, you might get this kind of sound when you're comping. Pretty nice. A lot of color in there, and you didn't really have to think too hard about where all those color tones were. So if you like this video, comment below. I had a lot of great comments in the last video and some suggestions of stuff to talk about in the future. I'm definitely going to get to all those suggestions, and if you have more today, please feel free to put those below. Thanks.